grew up in a Christian family. I have one younger sister, and we had parents who loved Jesus, modeled it for us, which was a great blessing. We went to Sunday school, we went to Wednesday nights, and we loved it. As I was learning all these truths as a child and as a young adult, I had faith, but I wasn't integrating it into a part of my identity. My faith was like something I held, as opposed to a part of who I was. And so that took shape later on when I was in junior high. I was always fun, go-happy kid, which translated into my junior high years, some really terrible years for me. I was told on a daily basis for a period of time that I was ugly, and that I was at one point too ugly to live, and things of that nature. And these things that I heard all the time started to become a part of my identity, and I didn't realize it, but they hurt my feelings, and I was sad about them and I cried about them, but they took root inside of me, and I didn't realize that until much later. After high school, I married a man at 19. I was 19, who was terrible to me. Cheated on me repeatedly and eventually hit me. And by the grace of God, he got me out of that relationship. But then even after that, I was in bad relationship, unhealthy relationship. Finally, I got to this place of such brokenness because what was the point? If I am unlovable and worthless, what am I doing? Like, it's never gonna get better. And I remember crying in my room one night, and I just didn't know what to do. And my memories from childhood of like Bible school and all those fun things where it was, Jesus loves you and you are a new creation, and all those things that I knew flooded my head, and I fell on my face and I called out to God, and I heard him. I was comforted, and it was overwhelming and terrifying and beautiful. And so I made the decision that I was going to start going back to church. And as I did that, I made the decision that I wasn't going to date, because I needed to learn to love myself before I could love someone else, as well as let someone else's love in my life.
Tomorrow everything will be better.
I'm still working on my self-esteem, but I'm happy to say that after 2 years, God brought me my now husband, who is amazing and reminds me that I am beautiful and that I am God's creation and God's princess, and that I have talents and gifts, and I have a part to play in God's amazing story, which is really the best gift that I could have. Okay, did that work?